On the next Retiring Right, you are going to be amazed at the affordability and the gorgeous homes in one of Arizona's newest active adult lifestyle communities. I'm Joanne Bauer. Join me as we head down to Queen Creek, Arizona and tour Ovation at Meridian.
Do you wanna go? It's time to go, go, go. Green light, it's time to go, go, go. Let's go. Red light, it's time to go, go, go. Green light, it's time to go. Make up, let's go. Do you wanna go?
Welcome to Retiring Right. I'm Joanne Bauer, and today we are going to venture to one of Arizona's best kept secrets. Queen Creek, small town charm with a big personality. And specifically, we are going to tour the highly active 55+ community of Ovation at Meridian. Here, residents are not slowing down. They've just stopped chasing the things that don't really matter so they can focus on a lifestyle that does. Ovation at Meridian is one of the Valley's newest active adult lifestyle communities. It's located about 40 miles southeast of Phoenix. Here you'll find friendly folks, feature-rich homes, and a 7.5-acre recreation center for true resort-style living.
You know, they say that it's resort-style living, and it definitely does feel that way. I mean, when we sit out at the pool in the evenings, it's like, you know, we could go up to one of these resorts and we wouldn't have it any better than this. So we definitely enjoy that aspect.
And what about you, Sheila? What are your favorite things to do from an amenity perspective?
Sitting by the fire pit, having drinks. We do pickleball, we do bocce ball.
We actually have a lifestyle director here that does a fabulous job trying to keep us engaged, and so we've very much enjoyed those activities.
Watching it grow is amazing, and meeting people, we all have the same thing in common. It's a brand new community. We're all brand new people meeting brand new people. So it's just like a bond that you're gonna have. Plus working with the staff up here, giving them ideas on activities, and it's just a great place to be.
Ovation is unique in that this particular community is smaller in size, but it comes with a big high-end amenity package and a low barrier to entry with some of the most affordable homes and fees in the region. You have a lot of amenities and they seem to come at pretty affordably. Would that be an accurate description?
Oh, positively. You know, because if we were to go out and try to get those same amenities with outside clubs and everything, we'd probably end up spending more, so we definitely feel that it's good.
I mean, how can you not feel like you're at a resort? I mean, you're living a resort life. I mean, it's just gorgeous, and you come in and you work out or you go swimming. They've done it right. It's a good place.
Compared to the places that we looked at, we wanted to be in a golf course community, and that's just a little bit over what we wanted to spend. But we have a putting green and a chipping green. My husband's thrilled. So that gave us that part of it too, and the cost, you just can't beat it for what we're getting here.
When it comes to an active adult lifestyle community, this is a smaller community. What is the benefit of that? What is it about that that's attractive to you?
You won't feel so lost, and what's really nice is you always hear of, oh, we got somebody moving into the neighborhood, let's go walk by their house and say hi. And you're going to feel like you belong because it's not going to be overwhelming with all the new faces, and it's like having friends already. You don't have to work at it.
It's almost like having a family when it's a smaller, intimate gathering.
Yes.
Definitely.
Taylor Morrison offers single-story living with modern, innovative home design. Floor plans range from about 1,500 to 2,500 square feet and feature 2 to 4 bedrooms, and all boast a bright and airy gathering room and outdoor living space. This is just one of 9 gorgeous model homes here at Ovation at Meridian. And the Taylor Morrison homes really do blend functionality and aesthetics. Helping us understand the design is Brandon Cleveland with Taylor Morrison. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Thanks for stopping by.
And I want to just first say that these homes are gorgeous. And what I'm noticing, it's not just the aesthetics, it's the functionality as well.
There's a lot of time and detail that goes into the design of these floor plans, and it's all feedback we get from our customers.
And there are multiple models here to choose from for Taylor Morrison homes, aren't there?
That's right, Joanne, we have 9 models here at Ovation.
And let's talk a little bit about some of the commonalities in the home, the attention to maybe indoor outdoor living or this amazing great room space.
So one thing you'll see in a lot of the Taylor Morrison homes as far as active adult, this is actually a legacy William Lyon home community, but same theme is the wide open kitchen into the great room space. It just all flows very nicely. It's perfect for entertaining.
What kind of options do you provide for your home buyers?
Well, we have 10 different floor plans. They range from 1,500 to 2,500 square feet here at Ovation. They go from 2 to 4 bedrooms, so quite a bit of variety. The great rooms are pretty common. We do have formal dining spaces for a lot of people that are looking for that formal space. A lot of unique features that are kind of unique to the active adult environment, like the pass-through laundry rooms from the master closet and things of that nature.
I've lived in a home like that before, and the convenience is amazing. You've got the garage, the laundry, and right into your master closet, correct?
And right into the kitchen, you know, so bringing in groceries, getting to the laundry room, all these things are things we think about with our floor plans.
And one of the things too that Taylor Morrison is doing is really, they're leading in the forefront of being conscientious of today's health concerns and incorporating that into the home buying purchase. What does that look like?
Absolutely. It's something we've always been conscious about, is the health and well-being of our customers, even more now than ever. So we've rolled out TM Live Well, which is our solution to healthy home living. It really includes a whole suite of included features that are designed to make the home healthier, make the water cleaner, make it less odors in the home, things of that nature.
And then let's switch the focus to the fact that you have a lot of local residents, and that is unique, especially here in Arizona.
Absolutely. We have some active adult communities that are highly second home buyers. Ovation seems to be one. It's a lot of local people that are just looking for that active adult lifestyle, but they still want to be close to their kids and the rest of their family.
Very cool. I want to check out this home.
Yes, take a tour.
Yeah, let's check out the convenience out of your master bedroom.
Sounds good. So as I was telling you, the laundry room actually flows right into the owner's closet, which is kind of a nice feature.
This is so convenient. And then the, of course, owner's closet goes right into the master bathroom.
And of course, if you go this way, you got the owner's entry. It's just all kind of in this part of the house is really your day-to-day needs.
Awesome. Love the functionality.
Yep. So Joanne, I was telling you, a lot of folks like to have that eating kitchen type of setup, but this is an example of a formal dining space that a lot of folks still like to have that formal dedicated dining space when they have gatherings over and things of that nature.
It's roomy and it's elegant and it's relaxed at the same time.
Absolutely.
And the folks who call Ovation home appreciate Taylor Morrison's attention to detail. What was it about the Taylor Morrison home that attracted you?
I'd say it was the layouts. I mean, the way that they opened up to the backyard to take advantage of that view and to make it feel like you could use the whole backyard and entertain and just in relaxing.
This is our second Taylor Morrison home, and we enjoyed our first one, but again, we drove by here and saw what the potential, the layout and everything, and we liked the design of the home. It does open up to the backyard and allows you to make your backyard part of your indoors. So you have both advantages in the wintertime when the weather's nicer. Open up those doors and have a bigger house. We love it.
Tell us a little bit about what it is about the builder, what it is about the design and the style of the home that works for you.
A very important part for us was we needed a 3-car garage. And for active adult communities, it's very rare. So we were so excited to see they had 3 different models for that. That sold us on the design for sure. The other part of it, I think, was our prior home was Taylor Morrison, and we loved working with them. Very flexible, very open to our ideas and changes, and we were thrilled. Loved the products they had. We just liked the builder. It's very important for us.
And this is also not a golf course community, but the amenities are amazing and highly affordable.
Highly affordable, like a gated community, awesome clubhouse that you definitely got checked out as well. Been open for a little over a year. Our prices are in the mid-200s. And again, just all the space you need, all the amenities you can ask for, gated community, it's what everyone wants.
You can play bocce ball, swim laps in the pool, or just lounge poolside, hit the fitness center, the putting green, even the pickleball courts. Or perhaps pursue your passions with a community class, or just relax with your new friends. There's likely an activity or an event for everyone. And what types of events and amenities do you take part in?
Oh my gosh, I could do everything if it was open. I've been to the gym, I go to the pool, I do water aerobics. Wasn't able to do much other than that because everything closed. But our street that we live on is starting to really fill up, so we've started having a little get-togethers here and there, try to keep it under 10 people. But we sit outside and watch the fireworks from Schnepp Farms. We have a lot of fireworks around this community. They're everywhere, so it's very exciting to have that entertainment.
People we've gotten to know has just been fabulous, and it does have the amenities here that we enjoy doing, in like pickleball and bocce ball and in the pool and everything.
Ovation at Meridian is inspired by natural beauty, coordinated social connection, spontaneous adventure, health and wellness, and then there is the historic legacy of Queen Creek, and that is where we're headed next.
There can be a lot of moving parts when you're preparing your finances for retirement. How can you be sure you're making the right decisions to meet your long-term goals? Are all of your assets working on your behalf to maximize return? At Mutual of Omaha, our financial professionals are specifically trained to help you answer these questions. They're able to draw upon the knowledge and resources of Mutual of Omaha and its affiliates to help you meet your personalized retirement goals. With our product lineup, you'll have a variety of flexible investment options that can help you enjoy retirement on your own terms and leave a financial legacy for your loved ones. Find out how we can help at mutualofomaha.com/investments or call toll-free 800-931-9210. At Mutual of Omaha, we are mutually invested in your future.
Queen Creek has a proud agricultural heritage. It was once a rather dusty desert railroad stop, but today it's one of the fastest growing suburbs in Phoenix. In fact, in just the last 10 years, the population here has doubled to nearly 52,000 residents. Queen Creek beckons you to explore its natural recreational riches, relaxed rural lifestyle, and its evolving collection of convenient shops and restaurants. The amenities here are just outside the doorstep, and there's a lot of them. Tell us a little bit about what the community offers.
Absolutely. So you've seen the amenity center, which is absolutely state-of-the-art, incredible fitness facilities, everything else, the pool, second to none. But the town we're in, town of Queen Creek, really is where the value is at. So you have the Santan Regional Mountain Park, which is just south of us, a few minute drive away. You have downtown Queen Creek, which offers tons of shopping and dining opportunities for people. It's a very walkable town to be in, but it still has the equestrian small town roots that I think people really come to enjoy out here.
So you get that rural lifestyle, yet you get all the conveniences of the big city.
Absolutely.
What is it about Queen Creek that you really enjoy?
The smallness, the watching it grow. I just think that's exciting to see because you have a new place to go to, every other month when it opens up. So that's a good part of it. And it's quiet. It's very quiet out here, and I love the scenery.
We like it because it's the old hometown feel. Queen Creek has been a little farm town, and it is slowly growing. We haven't lived in Queen Creek very long. We've lived in other places, Mesa, Chandler, Ahwatukee. You go on and we've lived there. But we like Queen Creek because we like to see how it's starting to evolve into a up-and-coming community. It's definitely putting in really interesting vibes with new shops and different things like that.
We love the way it's been growing and everything, how they're developing the Queen Creek district area, and seeing the stuff that's coming down the pike is going to be really fun.
The mountains are gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
All right, let's go enjoy that scene.
Okay.
Surrounded by the Superstition Mountains to the east and the Santan and Goldmine Mountains to the south, the town boasts 330 days of sunshine every year, so you can get out and hit the hiking trails. And the community also hosts the annual American Heritage Festival, which is the largest annual living history event in the Southwest United States. And that's just one of the many draws for folks who live here. What was it about this community that you said, Ovation at Meridian's for me?
We had talked to someone we knew that lived out in this area that said they were building new, and we were so thrilled about being part of a community that's going to grow from the bottom up. And that we just loved the area, we loved the models, we loved the builder, so it just worked.
I'm discovering more locals are moving into this retirement community, not just folks retiring from coming in from out of state. And that's true for you too, isn't it, Greg?
Oh, definitely. My whole career was here in the Valley, and we both graduated from a local high school, and so we enjoyed that tremendously.
We have a lot of people that are actually local. They have family and kids and everyone that are locally in Queen Creek even, and they want to be close to them. So they're just moving from one neighborhood into active adult because they want to experience that lifestyle.
So they still get to stay close to the kids, but they get to have all the amenities of an active community.
Absolutely.
You find a community that works for you that's still local. My son still lives here, so that helps. But I love to hear my neighbors. A lot of the neighbors that live in this neighborhood have children really local to them, and they have access to their grandkids, and I just think that's amazing.
Queen Creek is a first-name community where folks really do get to know one another, yet they still take pride in their independence. This is where the spirit of the Wild West remains untamed, your sense of adventure awakens, and your desire to retire right is realized.
Here at Retiring Right, we love sharing all of the incredible ways that you can have the retirement you dreamed of. And for many couples, that involves travel. We all think about traveling and retirement. Well, I have the most amazing couple to introduce to you. It is Neal and Linda Goldstein, and they literally travel in retirement full time, and we're going to hear all about that. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Well, I've personally been looking forward to talking to you guys for quite some time, and we're so excited that you're actually sitting still long enough to share with us. But I want to start first and just have you guys share when you retired, how long ago that was, and what you retired from before making these next decisions.
We were bored, and Neal explained what he was doing, but I was selling real estate. The prices of homes were going up in the Bay Area astronomically, and I liked working with young families trying to get them into their first homes. And because of the prices being so high and because of multiple bidding wars, it was becoming impossible for me to do that. And it was very frustrating. And
No, very.
I was ready to leave.
You were done. How about you, Neal?
I was working in system architecture and cutting edge technology. So whenever something became interesting, I would do that, or if something became boring, I would try and do something else. And about that time, what happened was that things stopped being interesting for me. You know, the Internet of Things and virtual reality, and none of that stuff really appealed to me. So I figured it was time to just do something else.
Well, one thing that I'm sure that people would probably wonder is logistically, like how do you manage your day to day? There's still bills to pay and responsibilities at home. How do you travel full time and manage that aspect for retirees that might be wondering, how do I even practically do that?
That's the easy part. So almost everything, with the exception of the IRS, you can get electronically. And I speak from experience about the IRS. But anything, you can get everything electronically. So when we left, I set up the fact that I would just have my bills paid automatically from my accounts. And so I don't even think about it. I just get a notice, I look at the bills, I make sure they're correct, and they get paid automatically.
Which is it's a powerful thing we have in today's time. You know, 30 years ago, that wouldn't have been possible.
We couldn't have traveled this way 30 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago. And when it comes to just being a local place, we really learn that you want to have a SIM wherever you go, because it really helps to be able to text or access the internet while you're outside of a Wi-Fi area. And also, if you make a reservation in a restaurant, they always like some number to call you back at. So that's actually worked out really well. Although I will tell you, we've been to probably, 50 countries, and there's 50 different ways to deal with SIM cards. It's always an interesting experience to figure out that country.
It's frustrating, but at the same time, what a fun memory that you guys have, a moment shared, and a life experience that you guys have forever because of this. Much better than just sharing a story at home going to the grocery store. So I think it's wonderful that you guys have probably an entire book of stories. How has this, if you guys could really sum up how this has enriched your life, making this decision to travel around the world?
Well, we found that the world is really a beautiful place, and there are wonderful and giving and caring people in it. And you know, that's the big takeaway I have. You know, and it's amazing. You're in a different place every day, and it's wonderful.
When people might say, "Oh, but this is out of my comfort zone," what do you answer to that?
Okay, so at one point we thought we had to blow up our comfort zones, but now we've decided instead what you really have to do is expand your comfort zone, because you want to be able to be comfortable in more and more places. And the more you do that, the more you put yourself out just a little bit, the more comfortable you get, because it either works out or it doesn't work out, but you were able to handle it. And it becomes a really virtuous circle. So every time you just push it a little bit, you realize, gee, I just got these great experiences. I can handle what happened, and I'll push it some more. So now we almost don't even think about it. We don't think of stepping out. It's just we have a very large comfort zone. We're comfortable places, including sleeping on hay mattresses in the Republic of Georgia and all sorts of other interesting things.
And something also, though, I mean, you know, somebody said to me, do you learn the language before you go to each country? Well, we're in each country for about a month. I don't think so. But Google Translate is wonderful. I mean, there was a lady that we stayed with in Russia who was about our age, and she didn't speak English, and we didn't speak Russian or French. She spoke French, and we used Google Translate just because we had 2 dinners and 2 breakfasts with her. It was a homestay type situation, and we learned so much about the politics and her feelings about things, just putting the phone on the table and using Google Translate.
Wow, it's amazing. That's another example of how doing this today with the technology and resources we have ever than any time before is such a powerful reason to do this. One last question, if both of you could just give a quick advice. If somebody was on the fence or fearful, they've dreamed of this, but fearful of taking that step to do it, what would you say?
Oh, I would say life is too short. I mean, you really want to enjoy everything. I mean, if you don't want to travel, I get it. But if you want to travel, just do it, because you never know what's tomorrow. And you know, each day is just so enjoyable. I would say just do it.
Well, I've been inspired following you guys on Instagram. Can you give everybody your Instagram handle so that they could follow if they want to see your adventures?
It's called Traveling is a Verb with 1 L. And that's Instagram, and also the same thing on Facebook, Traveling is a Verb.
Well, you both are such an inspiration, and we're so grateful to have you, you know, friends and family here with the Retiring Right Show. And I hope that everybody takes a look and says, wow, I can do that too. Safe travels ahead. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today.
Thank you.
Welcome to Retiring Right. I'm Joanne Bauer, and I am joined today by Justin Gran with Mutual of Omaha. And you are in for a treat because he's going to help us understand the basics of Medicare and supplemental insurance, because it can actually be rather confusing. So Justin, welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Let's just start really truly at the beginning. What is Medicare?
Simply put, Medicare is a federal health care program for those that are above age 65.
Okay, that sounds pretty simple and easy, not too confusing so far.
But we haven't gotten to the confusing part yet of actually selecting a plan. Everyone starts on Medicare with parts A and B. That's where we begin. Now there's also parts C and D that come into play as well.
Okay, so it's sort of like the alphabet here, so it's starting to get a little bit more confusing.
Yeah, so A and B are original Medicare. And again, that's the foundation for selecting your next plans. So Medicare Part A is anything that covers inpatient hospital care, inpatient skilled nursing care, as well as hospice. But it does not cover long-term care in terms of home health care, assisted living, or nursing home.
Okay, Medicare Part B.
Part B is essentially everything outside the hospital, I like to describe it as. So we're talking doctor's visits, specialist visits, supplies, medical supplies for anything Medicare approved outside the hospital.
So with Medicare Part A and B, it does seem like a lot is covered, but it's not everything. So what then does C and D cover?
So Medicare Part D is what you will pick up when you have original Medicare and you leave it with A and B. This is going to cover your Part D drugs, your prescription drug coverage. Now, Part C is a Medicare Advantage plan. Medicare Advantage plan is a way you can combine Parts A, B, and sometimes D through private insurance.
Awesome. So now we have a better understanding of Medicare Part A, B, C, and D. So the question I have is there a cost or is this free?
Yeah, so Medicare Part A traditionally is of no cost because you've paid Medicare taxes for the last 10 years. Medicare Parts B and D do have a premium. And then a supplemental plan, if you go the route of B and D, also carries a premium.
So let's talk a little bit about how we then take advantage of these benefits. Is there a specific enrollment process and or period?
Correct. So there's a couple enrollment periods I'll describe today. Initially, there's the initial enrollment period, which is 7 months. It starts between 3 months before your 65th birthday and it stretches 3 months after your 65th birthday. This gives you open enrollment into a Medicare supplement policy after you signed up for original Medicare. This is very important because if you opt to go away from a Medicare supplement, you may have to go through medical underwriting down the road to enroll into such one of these plans. So this may be the only time you have to get into a plan without answering any medical questions. So the second enrollment period is the annual enrollment period, or AEP. This is the traditional time frame that people will go through and they'll change their Medicare supplement or Medicare Advantage coverage or their drug coverage. It runs from October 15th to December 7th every year, and the coverage will begin on January 1st the year following.
Okay, so here's the deal. This does sound a little bit confusing, a little bit challenging, but the beauty is you do not have to do this alone. How can someone benefit from the services of Mutual of Omaha?
Sure thing. Well, working with an experienced advisor with Mutual of Omaha will give you the knowledge, training, and skills that we have with the Medicare world to help navigate the Medicare plans that are available, as well as reviewing your situation to make sure we find the right fit for you.
Justin, thank you so much for making Medicare understandable. And for folks who may want even a little bit more information, how can they get that?
Yeah, so you can go to mutualofomaha.com. You can put in your location. We've got division offices throughout the nation here with experienced advisors standing by ready to help you out.
Justin, thanks so much. And thank you for joining us today. We hope that you now have a better understanding of Medicare, and that will help you ensure that you're retiring right.
Mortgage rates are historically low. There has never been a better time to learn more about the new reverse mortgage. Give us a call so we can help you reach your home financing goals.
Thank you for watching The Retiring Right Show. We are here to showcase the endless resources available to help you live your own retiring right dream. To connect with us or our partners on the show, please visit retiringright.us. That's www.retiringright.us, not .com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page at retiringright.us to get the latest episodes, special offers, and see our behind-the-scenes shenanigans.